Hello, welcome to StoneMagpie. We're doing the iris picture at work today. So I'm just going to finish this section, which has got lots of the lowercase e's in, which I must have left just before Christmas because we started doing the Christmas key rings. So let's get this section finished. Hopefully we'll get the next section started, because it would be nice to work on this iris picture again. Now, I must have taken all my tools home at Christmas time for the holidays, so I've pinched Louise's diamond painting pen. Looking at the end, it's a bit yucky, but anyway, I've put some fresh wax in. It'll do the job. Need a bit more wax in the single placer before we get started. Yeah, so I must have taken my other tools home. I've scrabbled around in Louise's drawers because she's not here and found her diamond painting pen and tray. So let's get going with this section with these lowercase e's, this bright orange. The colours in this diamond painting are so lovely. It's nice to be working on this one again. Feels like a long time. Feels like I've been doing this one for quite a while now. I think it was with the Christmas key rings happening. This one was put aside. And yes, back to work. And I can tell you, don't you quickly forget your routine whilst you've been off work for Christmas. You very, very quickly forget your morning routine when you've been off a while. Getting up and thinking, oh, what do I do first? If you're anything like me, your routine completely changes when you're off work to when you've got to get ready on a morning. So yeah, setting the alarm for 6 o'clock again, whew, that was a little bit of a shock to the system. And then I was thinking, right, do I get washed first? Do I eat my breakfast first? Oh yeah, I'd completely forgotten. It won't take long before I get myself back into the swing. So early mornings, driving to work, and I have decided that I am going to practice the art of thankfulness and gratefulness. So that it's not too much of a negative thing coming back to work, because you know we all need to earn money, don't we? We all have to pay bills, etc. So instead of being a bit moany about it and a bit grumbly, I've decided to switch my mindset a little bit and think things like, I'm very grateful to have a job. I'm very grateful to be able to earn money. I'm very grateful to have a car to drive to work in. I'm very grateful to drive down a really nice road on the way to work. I'm grateful for the scenery that I see on the way to work. It's a little bit of a mantra, and sometimes it's said through clenched teeth. I am really grateful to have an alarm waking me up at 6 o'clock. I am really grateful. Anyway, yeah, so I am trying to be thankful for things. I am really thankful to have a lunchtime where I can play instead of work. And talking about that, it did get me thinking actually about, we call our diamond painting WIPs, which stands for work in progress. But actually, oh, do you know, this diamond painting pen, it's slipping out really easily. If this is what was happening with poor Louise, no wonder that she didn't really like multi-placing. If it keeps happening, I might try a different pen to see if it's the end. Anyway, where was I? Yes, WIP and chats. Work in progress, that we call WIP. Do we like to call our diamond paintings work? I suppose we do work at them. We are, yeah, but I want to call it play, because for me, it's not work like you're getting up and going to work and earning a living. For me, it's more of a hobby, a pastime, playing and having fun, because I enjoy it so much. So I'm going to think about, instead of calling it work in progress, I think I'm going to call it play in progress. How about that? Play in progress. PIP. Oh, that's nice. Or what about paint in progress? Painting progress. Paint in progress. PIP again. I mean, let's face it, we all like a bit of a good WIP, but shall we have a bit of a PIP and have a play in progress? Right, that's that section quickly finished there. Let's see. Reveal the next bit. Now I did it as a very little section because we are on a lunch time, so I don't get a load done during my lunch break, because we have to all obviously have our food as well. So I'll finish doing the E's probably. I'm hoping, oh yes, I've got another pack of E's here. I had a little panic there thinking, ooh, but I do have some spares in a tub there. Phew. It's a horrible feeling, isn't it, when we're coming to a part in our diamond painting and we think we don't have enough diamonds. We have that bit of a sinking feeling. This diamond painting is so bright, isn't it? I don't think I'm getting a huge amount of detail of the irises. I don't know what you think. I mean, we can see the petal here and there's a petal here. But compared to the photograph, I think it's a little bit wishy-washy, probably because it's such a small one. It's a 30 by 40, but as we know, if they're advertised at that size when they're budget buys, they're usually even smaller than that. So this one is probably something like a 25 by 35, I would have thought. So let's have a little look at the picture. So this is the picture of the diamond painting here. So I think I'm working on this bit right now, but I don't think it's as clear as that. If you are a diamond painter expert, you will know that size does matter when it comes to our diamond painting. However, saying that, it does depend on the detail. It doesn't have to be huge if the picture has less detail in it. If it's a very detailed picture, it needs to go bigger. If not, you may well get away with it. An example of this is when I was doing my adamant picture, I created my own chart. I will link the video for that in case you haven't seen that. In fact, I'll link also how to make your own chart. It's quite an old video now on my channel, but it will give you an idea if you want to try and use up some of your spare diamonds. If you wonder how to use up your leftovers, then that is a really good idea. You do need to have quite a few to do a picture. But when I did my adamant one, it wasn't massive, but the photo had enough detail to make it interesting without looking wishy-washy. So if you select your pictures carefully, you will be able to do your own chart and it not be huge. So you could have a play with that if you wanted to. I use Pixel Stitch, the website there, and you can put your photo in, have a play with it, do it a few times until you're happy with the resolution of the diamond painting, and then see if you've got enough diamonds to complete it. It's really good fun, and you can buy extra diamonds as well. I used to get my diamonds from Smith's Beads. I tend to have enough now to complete projects, but I would definitely purchase from them if I needed any extra colours. Okay. Yeah, it's good fun making your own charts. You could do your own photograph. It does, you know, it's a bit different to having a custom made for you. It may well end up more expensive though, so do be aware, depending on how many diamonds that you've got in your stash. If you end up having lots that you would need to buy, then it might not be worth doing financially. You might want to have a look at some of the custom diamond painting companies that can make it for you. But you may well be interested in checking that out. I wouldn't go too big using that system because you would have to print it on a printer and then piece together the canvas. I found it really good fun, and it did allow me to do a 3D diamond painting as well. That was quite an experiment, and there is a video on that. It is quite a long video because at that time I didn't know how to edit my videos down. But it is available in the playlist. Again, I will pop it in the eye above in case you want to catch that as well and see what I mean. But it was like a layered diamond painting, really quite challenging, but I'm so pleased I did it now. I still have that picture on my wall and I love it. Right, let's get some little bits and pieces done while I've got a bit of extra time with you. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a really happy New Year. I wonder if this diamond painting will be my second finish of the year or whether it will be another one. Ooh, I've already had one finish this year, which I didn't do a video for. My Ellie the elephant. Oh my goodness, she was amazing. So pleased with the result. I am just trying to now work out how to frame Ellie with having the special shaped diamonds on her, because I usually frame behind a sheet, not glass, but like the flexi plastic that you get with frames nowadays. And I'm thinking, will it work with the special shaped diamonds sticking out a bit prouder from the round diamonds? So I may well have a play with that and see if the frame would work. Because it's a round diamond painting, I definitely want it behind some sort of cover, so it may well have to be a box frame rather than a flat frame, as it were. So I need to take a look at that as well. Get her up in the frame on the wall. So lots and lots going on. I am still working on my fairy on a toadstool diamond painting, still really enjoying that. I need to start a square diamond painting next at home, because this one doesn't count. I'm at work here, so I need two to do at home, plus this one. Oh my goodness. But it's fun to have different projects on the go, isn't it? And I'm actually got my eye on another project to bring into work. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about this one when we've got about halfway, because if there isn't enough detail in the diamond painting, I may well stop this one. What? Well, yes, because, you know, we need to have detail. If we're spending time working on our diamond paintings, they've got to have nice detail in them. So I'll probably finish this little bit now, look back and think, actually, it's not that bad. The judgment call will be made once I finish this section here, I think. And that won't be today. Just going to do these Fs. And then I think I will be called back to start all of the accounts again. Playtime over. Sometimes I think I might need a bell like at school so that I know that playtime's over. Really bright colours in this, isn't there? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love working with all the different colours. It's really uplifting. So again, I'll do a little thank you for giving me the time to do my diamond painting, my PIP this lunchtime. And thank you for the wonderful colours that we can see in the world around us and whilst we're diamond painting. Thankful, very, very grateful, even though I'm at work. We will get back into routine. It won't be such a hardship once we're back in the flow. So there we have it. Oh, you see, I just want to finish those S's now. There's not that many. Oh, I'm going to. I'll do it really, really quickly. Oh dear. I am being a little bit naughty here, but I've got a few more minutes. This is what it's like, isn't it, as diamond painters? We get to a point and we think, oh, we'll just do this bit, just do that bit, want to finish this. I'm going super quick as I can. If you're diamond painting along with me, hopefully you are nice and relaxed and not on a time limit, and you can finish your section complete, because it's a really lovely feeling, isn't it, when we finish a section. Whilst I finish this bit, I do want to say thank you so much for joining me today for this PIP. What am I like? I'm always rechristening things, you know, the thousands of diamond painters in the world all calling it a WIP. And I, of course, have to be different and start calling it a PIP. But anyway, it's a StoneMagpieism. That's what they are. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've had fun doing your own diamond painting too. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Bye for now. I am naughty.